In a small, quiet village, where the call to prayer echoed softly through the dusty streets, lived a young boy named Ayan. He was known among the people as polite and obedient, but he struggled with something hidden in his heart. He only showed kindness when it was easy, when gratitude was assured. Ayan's father owned a small bakery. Every morning before Fajr, the warm smell of fresh bread filled the air. His father worked tirelessly, kneading dough and baking loaves for the village. One day, as Ayan helped arrange the bread, his father handed him a loaf. "Take this to the old man who sits near the well," his father said. Ayan frowned. "That man? He never smiles. He never says thank you." His father looked at him calmly and replied, "Give, not for thanks. Give for the sake of Allah." Reluctantly, Ayan took the bread and walked toward the well. There sat the old man, wrapped in worn clothes, his face stern and distant. Ayan handed him the bread without a word. The old man took it silently, not even looking up. "This is pointless," Ayan muttered as he walked away. The next day, his father gave him another loaf. "And again," his father said. This continued for days. Each time, no smile, no gratitude, no acknowledgement. Ayan's frustration grew. "Why should I keep giving to someone who doesn't even care?" he finally asked. His father paused his work and said gently, "Kindness is not a transaction, my son. It is an ibadah, an act of worship." Ayan said nothing, but the words stayed with him. One afternoon, a fierce storm hit the village. The winds howled and rain poured down heavily. People rushed into their homes, securing doors and windows. Ayan stood by the bakery window, watching as the streets emptied. Suddenly, he remembered the old man. "He's still out there," Ayan said. His father nodded. "Then what should you do?" Ayan hesitated only for a moment. He grabbed a thick cloak and a loaf of bread and ran into the storm. The wind pushed against him and rain soaked his clothes, but he kept going, driven by a newfound purpose. When he reached the well, he saw the old man struggling to shield himself from the rain. Without a word, Ayan wrapped the cloak around him and handed him the bread. This time something changed. The old man slowly looked up. His eyes, tired and aged, softened. His lips trembled slightly. "Why, do you keep coming?" he asked in a weak voice. Ayan, breathing heavily, replied, "Because my father told me to, and because Allah loves those who are kind." The old man stared at him, and for the first time a tear rolled down his cheek. "I have no family," he said. "No one has cared whether I live or die. I thought I had been forgotten by people, and maybe even by Allah." Ayan felt something shift inside his heart. "You are not forgotten," he said gently. "Allah never forgets anyone." From that day on, Ayan didn't go to the old man out of obligation. He went out of love. He would sit with him, talk to him, and sometimes just listen. Slowly, the old man began to smile. The bitterness in his heart softened, replaced by gratitude and peace. Weeks later, the old man passed away. At his simple janazah, only a few people gathered. Ayan stood quietly, tears in his eyes. His father placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Do you know what you gave him, my son?" "A piece of bread," Ayan replied softly. His father shook his head. "You gave him dignity. You gave him hope. You gave him a reason to feel seen again." Ayan looked down, realizing something profound. Kindness was never about the reaction. It was about sincerity. That night, as Ayan raised his hands in dua, his heart felt lighter than ever before. He finally understood that even the smallest act, done for the sake of Allah, can carry a weight far greater than we can imagine. And somewhere, beyond what the eyes can see, that kindness was being recorded, not lost, not ignored, but multiplied. Moral: kindness in Islam is not measured by how people respond, but by the sincerity in your heart. Even when unnoticed, every act of al-khair is seen by Allah, and nothing given for His sake is ever wasted.